Alright, and welcome back. Okay, so it's been a little while since we last did this. Actually, a whole week as of this recording. So, the new JoJo episode happened, but more importantly, Koji Iga's Kickstarter went off without a hitch. 5.5 mil. That is... To say that it's impressive is an understatement. So, good on them, good on their whole... I'm glad that all went swimmingly. More than swimmingly, I suppose. The I can't even read this. It's a mystery lab. Anti-life mystery lab. Hang on. There's a map that says what it is. The Anti-Soul Mystery Lab. Okay. Sorry, the font is just really fancy. I mixed it up with the last one, too. Okay, so yeah, 5.5 million. Damn. That is fucking phenomenal. They got a third playable character in, which I'm looking forward to. So, who the second playable character is, I have no idea. I imagine it's Gebel. Or it's Gebel. David Hayter's character. I imagine that's who it is. The third playable character, I have no idea. I'm going to go ahead and take a wild guess and say it's Johannes. Johan? I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Again, it'd be interesting to see who they're going to let you play as. Another female character? I don't know. They got a new costume for... Ooh, got another extension right here. They got a new costume for Miriam, so that looks cool. Ooh, also they have a playable boss campaign, kind of like Shovel Knight, where the bosses can fight against Miriam. It's for kind of revenge and stuff. So that's really cool. So yeah, just well done all around. It's like applause for Iga and his whole group. I'm totally pumped for this. I got my pledges should be coming in about in 2017, I'm not sure. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. So, congratulations to Iga and his wonderful new game. I'm looking forward to it whenever it finally comes out. So, anyway, on that note, let's go ahead and, I know I already kind of started off with the beginning of this stage, but yeah, I'm going to try being a lot more quick with this game, with this stage as opposed to the last one. I should, although that was kind of including the tutorial and stuff, but I'll try to be quicker with this. Oh, Rosario, which is a little late. It's kind of the instant kill item that kills everything on screen. And more hellhounds here. Okay, so let me try justifying a few things here. Yeah, this game isn't like most of the other Iga games, Igavania games, where it's a Metroidvania game. It's not like an all Metro or Igavania games where you get a certain item and then you're able to progress and go back to certain areas. This one takes kind of a Mega Man approach. If you might not have seen from where I started, got a save point here. You can basically take on any dungeon that you want. Although we do start the middle one every time because it already has a map presented for us right there. So that's kind of the first one you go for. But you can take these on in any order that you want, which kind of makes getting cutscenes a little awkward, considering some can happen before they're quote-unquote supposed to happen. But there are no items that bar you. There are no things that bar you from going to a certain stage. You can go to each of them right away. Some of them are probably recommended to go first, like this one that I've chose, the Anti-Soul Lab, or the Anti-Soul Lab. But I don't know. It just seemed like it's the first one to go for. Okay, so I know I seemed kind of like I was spacing for material in the last recording. I was trying to think of a lot of stuff. Honestly, I should have finished this game before Iga's campaign, but then again, they didn't need any support from any viewer. Well, I said that again. I said that in the last recording. I didn't mean to be an asshole about oh, they don't need more help. No, it's always nice to support a worthy cause. I didn't mean to come off like that. No. If you supported Iga's game, good on you. Good on you. If you didn't, hey, that's your choice. But yeah, when I say they didn't need help, I mean they well surpassed their goal. But it's always nice to help out a worthy cause. What was I saying? Oh, right. I had a bunch of shit on the mind. Oh, we got a new technique. Quick step. Okay, so now we can dodge even further with our dodge move. So I had a bunch of stuff on the mind. I had JoJo, I had the Iga I had Bloodstain on the mind. I'm getting hit right now with these flame swords. A lot more than I should. I was trying to relate a bunch of information to all these, but now that, the campaign's over, I can probably be a little bit more relaxed in commentary. Or I should, technically. Even though I'm getting my ass whipped here. Jeez. I used, like I said, I've been using the duplication glitch, if only to just speed things up. I realize that some might scoff at this, like, oh, he's just using the cheating way, he can't beat this legit. And, you know, again, the duplication glitch doesn't, like, break it to the point where, well, I mean, it kind of does a little bit, but it's just kind of been, this has kind of been a bit of a constant in most of the Igavania games. There's always been, like, a little glitch here or there that's exploited that can kind of make the game a little, go by a little quicker. And to be fair, these games do go by pretty damn quick. Like I said, this one, I didn't go for a 100% run when I initially played it. It took me about 5 hours, according to the in-game clock. It might take me a little bit longer because I was looking at maps and honestly, I got stuck a little bit earlier in the first stage because I didn't realize what the map button was. I know, that's beyond stupid, but still. Yeah, it took me a little while, and I just did a freaking 180, or 360. Okay, another little thing, if people are wondering why there are those two black bars on the side of the screen, I neglected to put up the, I didn't use the option to go full screen in the PS2, for the PS2 emulator for the PS3. I could easily put it back up, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep it like this. If only because it makes it look a little bit nicer. If that's gonna bother people too much, just let me know and I will do my best to accommodate. But it feels like if I just shifted from normal to full screen, that would kind of be a little jarring, and it would make the first episode uneven. But if anybody has issues with that, please let me know and I'll adjust it forthwith. Forthwith? Okay, being a little fancy with my lexicon there. Ooh, there's another word. So I think I want to say, I don't remember this entirely that well. Alright, right. Red skeletons you can't kill. You can only... Ooh. More marker stones. I never really saw a use for using these. I may have mentioned that before. Right. So, interesting conversation bits. JoJo. Right. The newest episode of JoJo came out. And Dio and Jotaro are going like freaking nuts. And again, there's more Castlevania lore in regards to JoJo. I might have mentioned more than a few here or there, but if I can, and I know I had something here, but if I figure out some more of how the two are related, I'll certainly get into that. Besides the fact that JoJo is just a really cool show. I mean, it deals with vampires, it deals with an ancient clan of vampire hunters, or who use the power of the sun and other, you know, techniques to... Ooh, we got another map. That's cool. To fight off ancient vampires and other monsters and all the such. All right, let's back off the stairs just a pinch. We'll go back up there in a sec. Let me at least take a look through these other doors. Because I want to be a little thorough. Not 100% run. Not 100% run, but what the fuck? Frickin' Freddy Krueger up in here. Ancient text. Now, in Aria of Sorrow, I believe that kind of gave you a hint of how to get the quote-unquote... Well, I say quote-unquote. I don't know why I said it. It gives you information on how to get the true ending for Aria of Sorrow, because you had to equip certain souls in order to get the non-bad ending. But here, there is no bad ending or no true ending. It's only just one ending, so... Or maybe it just tells you something lore-related. I'll look. Oh! Draw up. I think this is a good technique. Let me see. Square, triangle. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, right. To kind of maybe date this episode, or to make it somewhat more relevant. New Smash Bros. Characters came in. I know this didn't relate to Castlevania, but fuck it. I'm still hyped about it. So Ryu, Roy, and Lucas are in the game. So that's cool. They were recently added to the game, and that was pretty fun. Although I got it, and honestly, I liked playing as Ryu, but honestly, I was kind of hyped to play as Roy again. And he plays a lot differently, a little more differently than Marth and Lucina, and a lot more differently from his melee incorporation. So So that's pretty cool. And he also looks pretty cool. He's got a bit of a newer design to him. Ooh, did we get a new gem? Oh, it's a Zircon. Okay. Yeah, although as much as I kind of like having Roy back, I kind of have to scoff a pinch. Like, and yeah, I'm glad Sakurai included him, but I'm kind of thinking like, oh, okay. So the reason why Sakurai didn't want to put Chrom in there is because he played too much like Marth. So so his inclination is, hey, I'll just put Lucina in there. Plays exactly like Chrom. Plays exactly like Marth. It's like, okay, now I'll bring back Roy, who's a melee character, so it makes sense. But he plays he was the original clone of Marth, so... I mean, if Sakurai just didn't like Chrom, that'd be one thing. He could just say, hey, I didn't like this character. That's fine. Personally, I wouldn't have put Chrom or Lucina in the game. I would have put Priam in the game, because Priam's fucking awesome. But then he would have been an Ike clone. Whatever. I don't know. I would have given them a different moveset. I already went into No More Heroes playthrough. I'm not going to go over it. If I had to choose another Fire Emblem representative, it probably would have been Hector, I guess. Because he uses a big fuck-off axe. But less about that. But it's already got... Now Smash Bros. Has like 5 Fire Emblem reps. That's cool, but, you know... I think they're kind of at max capacity for that one series. So if I had to choose for another rep, I voted for Wonder Red. That's who I'm putting my hat in. That's who I'm putting my vote on. I mean, I know I mentioned how Travis would have been cool to play as, but nah. I mean, Travis is cool, but I don't know. He doesn't have the charm of Wonder Red. And Wonder Red just seems like it'd be more cool to play as. Travis has really cool wrestling moves, but I don't know. Yeah, he might fit. I mean, Ryu's in there, so it's not like regular human people who seem really like human-esque wouldn't fit. So maybe Travis might still have a shot. Who knows? But I don't know if they would throw him in there. He seems like he'd be a bit too obscure. Even though his game's not really that obscure. And then again, Wonder Red and the rest of the wonderful ones have trophies in the game already. So they already have that in their favor. Because Lucas had one of those, and so did Roy, I think. And I think Mewtwo did, too. Why am I talking about Smash Bros. In the fucking Lament of Innocence playthrough? Ooh. More money. Alright. Is that the way? Okay. So maybe this isn't the place that I thought it was initially. Because there is a relatively... Oh, this needs the red Phoenix key. Again, these colored key doors lead to generally like bonus stat improvements, like more health or more hearts. Which we don't need all the hearts and HP. Considering that the, infinite item dupe glitch kind of helps to mitigate that. Again, this kind of helps speed along the playthrough. Speaking of playthroughs, yeah, I know I probably mentioned I might do some more Kickstarter games whenever they come out. Mighty Number 9 is closing in. It'll be coming in around September. So I've already put my I already put in my donation for that game. I haven't been using the cross that much. Yeah. Just a big old crucifix. Hopefully this one, the boss for this place, will give us a cooler gem to work with, so I can use a better iteration of the cross. I like all the sub-items, it's just the cross is my favorite. And like I mentioned like I put the little annotation in the first episode, yes, apparently Lords of Shadow do have sub-items. I don't know why I forgot that. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I played those games. I apologize for any misinformation. Apparently you could use fairies and knives and a few other items, like the cyclone boots, I guess. I mean, okay. I made an error in judgment. I just said a bad thing. Sorry. Sorry if that confused anybody. Oh, yeah, this is the dungeon I was thinking of. Okay. So, there is, like I mentioned before, I think in the first, I don't know what the fuck these things are. Okay. You gotta hit him in the face. Skeleton flowers. How can a flower have a skeleton? They don't have blood. Watch me be wrong on this, too. So like I mentioned in the first episode, while Leon only does have access to his whip as a main weapon, there are other whips or whip upgrades that you can unlock within the game. They are unlocked by beating certain mini-bosses. But the mini-bosses aren't initially apparent. You have to go find them. And luckily for me, this one happens... When is this thing coming back? Oh, now it comes back whenever I walk away. This mini-boss is rather close. It's not initially apparent, but it is rather close. There we go. All we gotta do is get over here. And it's behind this green door. So let's go ahead and go in there. And we're fighting... Oh, shit. We're fucking fighting Pyron right now. Kid Icarus reference? Okay, we're on Nintendo. We're fighting the Fire Elemental. And this guy does a decent amount of damage. Whew. Let me try crucifixing him. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh. I don't really know an efficient strategy to work with. Dodge and hit. It's kind of like most character action games if you think about it. You just hit him with your quick attacks or your heavy attacks and just get in there, get some damage in, but don't get hit by his big fire sword. But then again, I don't need to tell you guys what to do in this. I can trust that you're pretty intelligent and you wouldn't try to go right toward the fucking giant fire sword. But if you use the item dupe glitch, you might be able to talking like mushmouth here. You should be able to get more hits in and take less damage. Use the items to heal yourself. That way you won't die. I know, I say the most basic shit whenever I'm fighting bosses and shit. Sorry. But I think we kind of see his pattern, even though I keep getting fucking knocked on my ass by it. My apologies. I know I can probably say, it's been a while, I haven't played this, Johnsing. Whatever. Ooh, he's shooting little fire waves at us. That's cool. That's a new little trick. But once we beat him, we'll get a new whip to work with. And I bet you can guess what kind of whip we'll get. The Whip of Ice, obviously. Fuck. I don't think even if I use my item, that my special magic bar, it'll work, because I'll just shoot out fire at my feet. And I don't think that would work very well against him. Ooh. There are quite a few elementals in this game. But the fire elemental seems to be the easiest to find, at least for me. The other ones are a little harder for me to find. I never found the other ones in my initial playthrough. Ooh. I've been using a lot of these high potions. But they are a bit challenging. Either that or I just suck. But he's dead, so it's all good. So the fire elemental is dead. And now... Any day, there it is. So now we get the fire whip. The whip of flames, I'm sorry. So now we just go over here, go to our whip, and there we go. Whip of flames. And now Leon does more. Can send out a fire wave with all his strong attacks. So this was the only other whip besides the oh, and we get more hearts. So cool. I didn't want to risk jumping and missing that. And having to do the whole track again earlier. So now it does quite a bit more damage. It does fire damage too. So that should help out with some more future bosses. So yeah, this was the only other whip I used besides the vampire killer. Whenever we finally get that, that one's a bit later in the game. Vampire killer comes later. Because this is an Origin. It wouldn't be a Castlevania game with Belmont if the vampire killer wasn't a weapon. I know that seems like a spoiler, but it really isn't. I mean, it's the classic weapon of the Belmonts. They wouldn't be Belmonts if they didn't have the vampire killer. And since Leon here is the first, it's only natural to assume that he would be the one who first used the whip. My chair's all creaky. I don't know why I fit in it. It's a little creaky chair. Hang on, I gotta move my mic a little bit. Alright, there we go. Anyway. So where are we going now? What's the map say? 3rd floor. I want to say the boss is all the way on top? Well, at the very least, we're making better time than we were with the first video. I gotta sneeze. Nope, no I don't. Ah, that's annoying. Alright, so, let's see. Oh, right, now I remember JoJo thing. Right. And it actually relates to the last episode that was that recently came on, where Dio's Stand the World came in. Apparently, well, not apparently, I believe it was Dawn of Sorrow. It was the DS version. It was a DS sequel to Aria of Sorrow. Yeah, it was Dawn of Sorrow. There is a character, or a boss, called Zephyr. Zephyr, I don't know. And it's a red-haired, like, vampire who says Tokyo Tomaru, which means time is stopped. And he freezes time, and he throws fucking knives. So I bet you, so yeah, definite, very clear Dio Brando reference. Ooh, and what's this? Ooh, it's an MP max up. Cool. And it restocks our MP. Cool. A flame demon. Oh, and the flame whip doesn't work on him. The whip of flames doesn't work on him at all. But our cross he does. So see, elemental whips occasionally don't want to work. Okay, don't want to work. Oh, vertical high. Oh, is this like our high time? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Be nice if I hit him. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't really knock him in the air like high time does, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, so you may not level up. You may not get items that help you break through, that help you progress, quote unquote. But I think this is just for bonusy stuff. Let's take a look. That helped you get like to the next stage, but you know it has its little cool moments. Okay, this I think is for. I don't think this is for progression. I think this is for more like bonus stuff. But since we're here, may as well take a peek. And again, you do not having control over the camera. Oh shit. Not having control over the camera is a bit of a... Let's try that one more time, because I don't want to waste too much time. Unless this is progression. Then we might have to do this a few more times, and I'll just have to cut. I don't want to waste too much time. What was I saying? Oh, right. Yeah, not having control over the camera can be a bit of a bother at points. Here, it's not entirely god-awful, but it would be nice to be able to have freedom over the camera. I don't know. It always feels like it's a muscle reflex to just have to tap on the right stick, and whenever that just brings up items, I don't know, it's a bit disorienting. Oh, so yeah, this is for bonus. An E-tablet. Oh, this is for progression. This is for progression. Right. We haven't seen it yet, but there is a little area that requires a tablet. That requires you to spell stuff on a tablet. Like a little iPad tablet. No. So no fall damage. That's cool. I've been playing Witcher 3 recently, and the fact that you take fall damage and that your main character cannot fathom a 50-foot drop is a bit new to me. Then again, I played Skyrim a bit, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I've been playing a lot of... Ooh, is that a better potion? That'd be cool. No, it's a super potion. I think I already have one of those. The fact that... I don't know. I've been spoiled too much by certain games that don't take fall damage. Now every game's gotta be realistic. Remember the days you could fall from 500 feet in the air and not break your legs or everything else in your body? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I don't know why I bring that up. I'm just being wacky. I'm just being stupid to be stupid. Do I have a super potion? No, I don't. Oh. Well, now I do. Alright. I don't know why I didn't want to pick up it initially, but alright. Yeah, I've been playing a few... Well, let's see. Splatoon doesn't do fall damage, but then again, there isn't that much height to worry about in that game. I think this is Ancient Text. Ancient Text. When scorching statue is frozen, the defender will crumble. Alright, well, we don't have anything that can freeze. I mean, we have something that can scorch. As evidence. But nothing that can freeze. But there is, I believe there is an ice element. Or is it maybe just a storm element? I'm not sure. Let's see, what else? What else? Yeah, I've kind of just been playing that and been playing out with the new characters on Smash and then trying to upload the No More Heroes videos. This is definitely dating the video by now. I'm on the No More Heroes videos will be done. Oh well, wait. Yeah, I'll be putting more up after this, so it's fine. It's cool if I say that. Yeah, like I already said in the first episode, I already recorded the finale for No More Heroes. Now that should probably make me have to put these up a little before the finale. But yeah. Oh, since this is going up before the next video, the Rank 2 fight, yeah, get ready for that. That one's, not gonna lie, the second rank video in No More Heroes 2, and No More Heroes it's not a fun one. At least it wasn't for me. I liked the boss for Rank 2, but it was just a little tedious. But if you watch the video, you'll understand whenever I put it up. Anyway, just... that would be something to look forward to. But at the very least, the rest of the game doesn't go by as difficult as the next video will make it seem. Because I do stupid shit in that video. But then again, when do I never not do stupid shit? Never not do. Figure out the meaning of that phrase. Alright, where are we? Oh! Okay. So, just crumbling floor. Oh, but I think we actually are close to where we need to be. Yeah. Or are we? Are we? I want to say that we are. Let me take a look. Oh, we can't jump on the obvious jump-upable things. Cool. So I think I just had to, like, move I think we just have to hustle. The flame demons have to making me have to unequip and re-equip the Whip of Alchemy is kind of annoying. Even though I really like using the Whip of Flames. I think this place gives you a really good orb to work with. I mentioned this in the first episode. I know I keep saying, I mentioned this in this episode, I mentioned this and this. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I think all we have to do is just dodge. Dodge. No, okay. Maybe I'll just jump across. Because I think this is the way to progression. Pretty sure this is the way to progression, but let's see. What's the fastest way? What's the fastest way? Boom, boom. No, that takes up too much time. I'll just run and jump. Shit. Oh, I think this is the way to progression, and I'm really getting a little miffed that this is not working out as I intended. Is there any other way to go? Up. Come on. Up. Up. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, wait. Switch floors. Okay. So first floor, there is another door. That might be a way. And second floor, there's another way. Okay. So maybe this isn't the right way to go initially, but I'd like to check. You know what? Let's just go down a floor, because this is going to take too many times. And I'm pretty sure this is just for bonus. So, my apologies. I don't want to make this super long like the last one was. I'd like to get more progress done less than an hour. It took me 5 hours to beat this game that one time. And I'm already on an hour and a half. Shit. Oh boy. What else? What else? I know I've been teasing the RPG playthrough I'm going to be doing soon. And I'm pretty sure you probably deduced what it is, but I'm still not going to spoil it just yet. Not going to spoil it just yet. But I'm looking forward to it. It's actually one of my favorite games to play. It's one of my favorite RPGs. And it might be, and it's definitely up there in one of my all-time favorite games. So that might just tell you a little bit about me, I guess. Some of my other favorite games are Wonderful 101. Oh shoot, now I gotta think of what my all-time favorite games are. We'll get into that. I'll get into that later. Oh shoot, this is the boss door. It was right underneath me the entire time. Oh boy. God, I'm goofy. Or stupid. No, not goofy. Goofy means... Oh, right. Yeah, this is how you do it. We have to put meth. E equals meth squared. Does that work? Yes, it does. Alright, so that one little platforming thing wasn't a bonus thing. It was for progress. Yeah! So now we're fighting... Ooh! It's that one boss from that Sub-Zero game. Sub-Zero Mythologies. It's a golem. An ancient monster from... An ancient beast from Jewish lore. You might have seen this guy in the Ret to Prey, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream playthrough. Or the Two Best Friends playthrough of that. Golems are cool. I like golems. They're always cool monsters. Or guardians, or whatever you want to call them. But this one's evil, because it works for vampires. And this one is taking a lot more damage than that flame elemental. So, I don't think rock is especially weak to fire, but, you know. Yeah, the whip upgrade probably does help, though. It probably does help quite a bit. Either that or the main bosses are kind of easy. And actually to get one of the extra orbs, considering that, like I said, we only get about 5 main orbs, and we already have one, and the other 2 are hidden elsewhere. And I think one of them is actually hidden here. I'm not sure where it is. It's probably behind that big, like, running chasm that I kept messing up on. That might need an item, like Pegasus boots, if this game has that. But we don't need it. Again, this is not a 100% run. I'll just show off. I'll just get through the main game, and then I'll show off a little bit of the... Oh! He's restored himself. Clever bitch. Oh, well, we'll show you what... Oh! That is awesome! That is fucking awesome! Oh, whoever made this golem is freaking awesome. Because they gave him a rocket punch with chains. Yeah! I don't even care if it hurts. It's awesome. Oh, Golem, I love you. You're the coolest. You are the cat's pajamas. And he's got Zangief's fist. His banishing fist. Oh, Golem, never change. You're just so cool. And I'm keep getting my ass kicked by you. Damn. He's clever. He is clever. I'm gonna take some Neapolitan. Ice cream. You go ahead and... I like to think that Leon just shoves the fucking Neapolitan in his face. Like, okay, now I'm getting pissed, motherfucker. Oh, this is so good. Alright, I think he's dead for real this time. Unless he comes off, unless his other arm comes off. Nope, he's good. So now we get the red orb. Or is it orange? It is... No, it's red. It's the red orb. So what does the red orb do? Let's take it. The red orb, double cross. So this does... That's not double, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 crosses. This thing lies. So it's just more orbiters. That's cool. Not exactly the bonus I was looking for, but hey, it works. So maybe Ronaldo will have something cool to say. Or he'll have some more cool stuff to give us. Hey Ronaldo, how's it going?
Welcome back. What would you like?
He's got some Ruby Sapphire, Music Box, White Bishop. Nope, He's got nothing cool for us to use just yet. Oh.
Come back anytime.
Thank you, Kano, or Seth, or however you want to be called. Alright, so yeah, that took much less time, way less time to beat the second stage, as opposed to the initial one. So hey, we might actually be able to beat this in a relatively decent amount of time. Alright, so let me just go back to the save room, and then I'll call this a video. A much shorter video. Right, so before I end this... Oh, right orb. So yeah, before I end this, again, like I said, this is not a 100% run. I apologize for that. There are far more... I'm sure there are more competent speedrunners who do this, who probably show off a lot more stuff than I do. This was kind of started off as kind of like supporting Iga's Bloodstained, and it just kind of turned into a little playthrough because I didn't want to just end it with one long video. I'll show off a little bit of New Game Plus as it is. But besides that, yeah, this will just kind of be a quick little run through the game. All right, there we go. So we'll be ready to go take on the next stage, the next portion of the castle in the next video. All right. Well, thank you for watching.